ATC gang? Happy Vlogmas Day 9. This is going to be a fun one, you guys. So we're going to make some hot cocoa bombs. So you're going to need some hot chocolate, whatever type of melting chocolate you like. I got a mold to make my antlers, some black so I can dye the chocolate and dye some fondant. You're going to need your brushes for painting and dusting. These are molds. I will make sure I link them in my description box below. You need your Everclear for cleaning and shining, some paper towels, and I use glass bowls. The last thing you're going to need is a muffin pan so you can rest your chocolate in as you go along. So if you want to see how it turned out, I would love for you guys to subscribe and keep watching. All right, let's get into these hot cocoa bombs, y'all. So the first thing I did was started off by taking my white chocolate and I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, and then the same thing with the peanut butter meltables. These meltables, the chocolate ones, I found at Walmart, and then the peanut butter came from Michael's. But this is how it looks after being microwaved for 30 seconds. Make sure you take your time in the melting process so you don't overpower the chocolate and it'll turn out to be hard and lumpy. You don't want to burn it, so just take your time. What I decided to do was use an additive so that I can go ahead and thin my chocolate out so that it's at a pourable consistency. Okay, you guys, now it's time to work on our molds. We want to get them nice and shiny. So the Everclear cleans the molds to take out all of any leftover soap residue and any lint. And it's also going to make your chocolate nice and shiny once the molds come out. So take your time and clean them out with just a paper towel and a little bit of Everclear. So the next thing you want to do is just take some scissors and trim down your molds. It makes them easier to store and also easier to manipulate when it's time to add your chocolate to them. You guys, so the ideal dipping or pouring consistency rather for this peanut butter chocolate is 100 degrees, but as you can see, mine cooled down some. So you'll see the issues that will arise in just a second, but you want to try to pour it at 100 degrees if you can. So as you can see here, it's taken a little long to go ahead and completely coat the entire mold, but that's what you want to do, is pour it into the bottom and then rotate the mold all the way around until the chocolate has completely covered the surface. And because it's a little cooler than it should be, that's why the chocolate is getting thick. So what I'm going to do to get the rest of it out is just kind of tap on the back of the mold, because you don't want any thick or chunky parts inside your mold. So if you start pouring and it thickens up on you, you can just tap on it and loosen it up. So what I decided to do was also go back and just heat it a little bit more in the microwave, just to make the pouring consistency in the heat the perfect temperature, I guess. So now I'm showing you again how it should be when it's properly completed. So as you can see, it's more fluid and the chocolate is rotating around a bit more smoothly. Now I'm doing several designs, so that's why it's going to cause for different colors. So I'm doing a peanut butter chocolate, which is this one, a white chocolate, and then a green. So So as you can see, I filled all of my molds, and now I'm coming back with the second layer. You can do this one of two ways. Use a paintbrush and just dust around the top like I showed you, or you can pour it all in and rotate it around. Either way is up to you. So I decided to, I'll show you guys how to make like fondant decorations in another video. So this one won't be, you know, too heavily packed with information. But if you have any questions, you can always leave them down in the description box. And I was just showing you how you remove them. You have to just stretch on the outsides and be very gentle. What I did right here was rotate them around on some heat. This is a candle warmer because you just want to melt down enough so that each side is completely flat so that you can seal the top and the bottom together. So once you rotated each side around, you can go ahead and place them down in cups. And then I'm taking about a tablespoon of this cocoa powder and adding it, and then I'll come back and add some marshmallows. Feel free to add sprinkles or whatever toppings that you like. Okay, you guys, so for the splatter paint design, you just want to take your luster dust and then you mix it with some Everclear. If you don't want to use alcohol, you can always use the more natural way, but I decided to use the Everclear. And then once you flick the paintbrush, it's going to naturally make, you know, random splatter patterns. Don't do like I did, put down a piece of paper or whatever so you don't mess up your table, but because my table's glass, it doesn't matter, it wipes right up. And there you go, on to design number 2. So to make the ornaments, you just need a little bit of edible glue and then your favorite glitter, and then I'll show you how to move on to the next step. Whatever you don't fill in the beginning, I came back with a smaller, more fine glitter to fill in all of my gaps. Then you want to grab some Reese's and some Twizzlers.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I need to.
Stop.
So once you finish, you just paint them on. Can you guys tell the difference between the real ornaments on my tree and the ones we just made? Oh my god, this was my favorite design, you guys. Okay, let's keep going. So for the snowman, I piped some pink chocolate to make the earmuffs, and then I'm using black cookie chocolate for the eyes and the mouth, and I dyed fondant orange to make her little nose. Okay guys, so if I had to pick, I'd say this one was kind of hard only because of the consistency of my chocolate. The key is to make sure you have thick enough chocolate so that when you get ready to pipe on the gingerbread's little hairline, it comes out flawlessly. So I just used the same black cookie decorating gel to do the eyes and then the mouth. And all you're going to need to finish the mouth is some fondant. So I'm just taking a little bitty piece here and I use the little cutters to make circles. You don't need any edible glue, just stick them right on top of what you did for his mouth. Guys, this is our final design. I hope you have enjoyed today's video and you got something out of it. For those that are new to my channel, my name is CICELY and I'm a disabled mom of 2 young boys. And I love making content to show you that if I can make it through sickle cell hospitalizations, you can make it with whatever is going on in your life. I would love for us to do it together. So go ahead and subscribe and join the fam. Alright, you guys. This is my cute little reindeer and I'm just adding luster dust to make some cute rosy cheeks. The antlers are made out of fondant.